Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a video and show you guys my latest custom that I did on some 998 New Balances. Basically to give me that kind of Oregon State Beaver look to these things. Haven't thought about some patches back here or anything yet, but all in all, I'm really happy with the results from these shoes. Considering this was a clearance item pickup that I ended up getting online for like $100, or maybe it was $109. I didn't really like the original look, which is this. This was the original kind of sneaker, and this is kind of, as a fumble around, as I side by side, you could see what I did to them. So I painted the midsoles, and then also painted the any kind of areas that were blue. I painted them black, and then they also had some metallic silver areas, and I painted those as well and made those black as well. So kind of an easy custom, but it just took something that I didn't really like, which was this. And unless you're a Knicks fan or something like that, this wasn't my style. But I saw this as an opportunity to paint the areas that were blue black. So that's kind of the backdrop or the reason why I did that. Obviously, I like the Oregon State Beavers, and this is kind of more along the lines of my colorway. And actually, to be honest, I wanted to do something like this pair right here on the New Balance creation thing where you can customize your New Balances. Look at how much I thrash these things over here. I need to clean this weight on here. But this is my Sea and Sky version, kind of themed after Hawaii, that I bought. This was over $200 for this, and it does have the suede over the suede over the toe box area as well. These ones only have the mesh, but over $200 for those ones. These ones were under $110, and so the price point for me was great, considering I couldn't do the orange and the black theme that I wanted on the ones that were available online. So it was kind of a nice way to achieve the goal of something that I would have paid $200 for, and be able to have that in this. Now, one thing to note, the back collar area right here is a little bit grimy. It's a little bit orange around here, and a little bit black because of the way that I painted it. But basically, I did kind of want to paint the inside collar as well. I wanted to paint that black, but I didn't yet. So who knows, I might not. But this is kind of the end result. And also the laces, because I have enough pairs of Sauconys, I look through my box of runners basically and just see what extra laces I have. So I just pick a bunch of boxes out. These ones came from my pumpkin Saucony Feature LV shoes. So perfect laces in my opinion for these. They're black and orange, and it goes together really well with the shoes. So that's kind of the backdrop, the backstory on what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to create these from this. You need a couple of things. Flat black paint. Again, it's good to get a bigger bottle of this, because at least for me, I've used this one a ton. Also, the jet black leather dye. Put links in the description area to the site, and then list out all the items that I bought for this. The leather prepare and deglazer, you definitely should probably use this along the sole or the midsole area, because it will help in prepping the shoe for paint. And then this little mixer jar is full of nail polish remover. Also, just a side note, if you don't have a bunch of extra runner laces lying around and you're already planning on a project, Lace Lab is kind of an offshoot from Angelus. So on their site, you can actually shop for laces, and this is one that I thought might have worked, that I bought actually for a different shoe, or just in general, to have. But it's orange and gray, and I figured that orange and black would have been a little bit better for this one, so I used those ones instead. But they do have a selection of laces, and I'll put that down in there as well in the description. But then they also have the brush set. So there's two different brush sets. There's a basic brush set here on the left here, and this one comes with 4 or 5 brushes. Then you have this little crazy set, and this little crazy set right here, as you can see, is definitely a little bit more refined, and it has a really small little point at the end, and I use that for the tongue area. So that's how I was able to actually paint this right there. And I did it in one, and that little slash, just so you guys know, that's just the way that the New Balances are. That's the way that this one was too. So you can see that they had the slashes across. So that wasn't me being negligent on my my custom. It was just the way that that it actually was. So it came out really good, actually. I was really worried about this part and whether or not I'd actually make it black. and if it would work okay, I could probably touch up a couple areas, but all in all, it ended up working really well. And that was all due to this little small brush. So that's kind of the backdrop you need. I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse the one that I haven't done yet, and you can see the final product of both of them on feet towards the end of the video. All right, so first things first, I actually ended up taping off the areas next to the blue. Very important, because when you start smearing the deglazer around the midsole, it actually comes off right there. And I didn't do it at the first one, and man, I didn't realize it was going to come off the way it did. And so I definitely taped it back up in the middle of starting the first one. So I didn't show you guys the tape. I just used regular Scotch tape, but you should probably use painter's tape. Then I went ahead and used the jet black leather dye around the midsole area. And I use this one first, so in case of cracking or whatever, like, it gives it an extra little foundation. And then I just use it across the plastic parts as well. I will have an updated video, hopefully, on the custom to see if this will hold up with wear and tear. I'll plan on wearing these before I post this video, just to be sure. But it's kind of a fun little test. But there was some other products out there that I actually bought that I'm waiting on from Angelus that is supposed to help with fabric, like the liners, and also on hard plastics as well. So there's two different things, and it's about $25 or $30 for both of them, and it will be able to be used on everything. I used just the black leather dye on the New Balance logo, as you just saw. I didn't actually use black paint, just the leather dye on the suede, and then I just used the leather dye on all of the other little accent parts of the sneakers. So as you can see right here, it does have a problem like adhering to the reflective material. It is a little different, so you might have to do some additional layers on that and try to have some smooth strokes on that as well. But that's pretty much it right here, as you can see, the last part. So just a little bit of areas, anything that was blue or the reflective silver, I basically just painted black. And I did first with the leather dye, and then I went through with a matte black or the flat black paint, and I did everything except for the New Balance logo. So here I am just time-lapsing, going through everything again. Did the midsole and the eyelets and the little hits of 3M, and then basically that was pretty much it. And then I took the little brush, and you can see right here I filled in the 998 and then the Made in the USA, and it transformed it from blue to black. The only thing that I didn't change was the insoles. The insoles are blue, so it is what it is. I'm not going to change those black, because it's no point having the chance of my socks being black because of that. Would be kind of dumb. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. You can see I just filled out the rest of that and lacing them up with my laces that I got from my pumpkin Sauconys, and that's pretty much it. It is complete, and it took about 2 hours or so. All right, guys, so here it is, final product. As you can see, a little bit of a mess up right here. I probably needed to brush off the deglazer when I first started down on the midsole area, so it's a little bit bunched up from the deglaze process. But all in all, I think it turned out pretty good. I did mess up a couple other little spots. Toe box area right here, got a little bit of paint right there. That's just really unfortunate. I hate when I do stuff like that. Finished up this area okay, and this area as well. All in all, happy with the results. Definitely happy with the transformation of the shoe. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what they look like on feet. All right, so here's a look on feet. Yeah, in the daylight, it does look a little different with the reflective material. As I pan over left and right, some of the black areas from the reflective kind of turn silver again, and it kind of still, if you take pictures with the flash, it does have that reflect, as you can see right there in the light on the right-hand side. It just showed it. But really pleased the way these came out. I'm wearing my Tech Fleece joggers with the version 2 of the camo, the gray camo in particular, and I'll put a link in the description if you guys are curious about those ones as well. They're kind of expensive, but really nice joggers in my opinion. And the reflective is the only thing I think I need to go over one more time, because it is sort of black and it doesn't take to paint very well. But I did want to transform it. I didn't want to leave it silver, and I got the effect from the sneakers that I wanted. So $109 pair of shoes on sale, and man, I'm happy with the results. And I'm definitely glad I was able to make the custom happen. If you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what's up. And thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys for some more vids soon. Peace.